expressions of a skeptic.
I confess it, I'm a skeptic. I believe in the scientific method. I believe in reason and evidence. Things being tested. I'm really
Things
not
being
gonna be
tested.
rude. When I tell people I don't believe you, I believe you believe it to be true. But I wanna see some peer review. Human beings are oh so deceivable, oh so promiscuous with what's believable. I'm old fashioned. I just want to see if it's repeatable with a mechanism that's conceivable.
I want to
Don't
see
dismiss
it.
this as if I'm just a
Don't
hater.
tell me I cannot see
An
it.
instigator, I just wanna see it.
Yes, I can. If it's
In the
real.
presence of a skeptical
If I cannot see it,
investigator, I'm not
it's
scoffing.
not real.
True, that's awesome. And until proven, my thoughts are agnostic.
Can you see the earth? Can you?
Yes.
Yes.
Trying to light a candle instead of groping.
That's where science and technology comes in. We can see the unseen that is real. The unseen that you cannot see is not real.
I may not believe in the things you do, but I believe in you. You can't see the truth.
You say you are a rich person, I believe you. Then I want to see the riches. You say I cannot see it, trash it. Keep it to yourself. Don't let me hear it. Don't come talking bullshit. Want me to believe without seeing? Impossible.
And if the effect is no less feeble, that's where medicine stops and psychology goes. Belief, it's oh so powerful. That's why we need to hold it accountable. If you know,
Belief is also powerful. That's why we need to hold it accountable.
I confess it, I'm a skeptic.
What?
I believe in scientific method. I believe in reason and evidence. Things being tested, but I believe in people too. I may not believe in the things you do, but I believe in you. You too can see the truth. Excuse me for rhapsodizing, but fake news and alternative facts are rising. Quack medicine keeps on metastasizing, but there's a miracle cure. Is that surprising? It's called the scientific method. If you think a thing is true, investigate and test it. Never forget that your memory.
Scientific method. If it's true, test it.
I was thinking about my friend all day.
If they say you cannot test it,
My friend called me,
Trash
but
it.
every time I thought about him and they didn't call, there was no story. So the memory dissolved. The mind plays tricks, and we can learn to spot them. Evolution even teaches us how we got them. So learn to love facts, and you might just get a passion to put that skepticism
facts.
into action. I confess
you
it,
cannot love faith or believe. It has to be forced into you. So if you don't believe it, you perish.
things being tested, but I believe in
Who are you talking to? Look at me. Do I look like I scared? Do I look like I fear your God? Or your threats? Or your ranks? Come on. Nkwadia. What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without fame, where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth. And personally, I encourage you to enjoy your life wherever you are because it is your life. It's not a gift from God. It's not a gift from nature. It's not a gift from anyone. You are not a product of your parents. You are not a product of any God. You are not a product. You are a person. You are a living being. You are a eternal being. You are a natural being. You are a carnal being. You are earthly being, especially if you are an African, if you are a black person, if you are part of the ancient people. You are natural, eternal being. You cannot be created and you cannot be destroyed. They try to destroy us not knowing that we are seed and we cannot be destroyed. You want to destroy us, we keep growing again. So today I'm sharing with us what I titled A Happy New You. Yes, According to Gregorian calendars, Europeans and all the world they have deceived with they are forced to accept their lies as the truth or as the way, true way of living. Yesterday, observed and celebrated New Year, and they keep saying New Year, Happy New Year. Some of them came in boss telling me Happy New Year, blah blah. Although some of them know that, I've been saying it, I don't need that. For years I've been saying that every Christmas, New Year, I unfriend a lot of people because I see their post is a lie, like celebrating those lies that our slave masters established for us to celebrate against our own conscience, against our own culture, against our own tradition, against our own way of life. Mhm. So, but as I always say to them every time, this time of the year, before the new year and after the new year, I tell them, listen, I want to see a happy new you. I want to see you happy. There is no person that believes in God that is happy. There's no person that worship God that is happy. But they ask them to believe they are happy, to claim it that they are happy. That's why he said, happy are ye if you believe without seeing. When they say blessed, they means happy. So, but you must be stupid to be happy of accepting things you have not seen and you cannot see. Do you see the two things I just said? Things you have not seen, one, and things you cannot see is the same thing. If somebody tell you something exists, you have not seen that thing, you are free to believe it or not, but you can believe it. Then, to show that your brain works, that you are not a sheep, that you are not a dummy, that you have your brain, you can think for yourself, you question of everything and worship nothing. Then you say, okay, you tell me this thing exists. Show it to me. Prove it. Demonstrate it. I want you to show us practically how it can be possible. Especially when you say that thing is from a God that is all powerful. In other words, there should be nothing impossible for that God to demonstrate, to prove. That God cannot prove that you believe in him. That God cannot prove that you worship him. That God cannot prove that you are his child. That God cannot prove that you are his servant. You are the only one making those empty claims, and you cannot demonstrate them. The burden of proof is on you that believe that God exists, or something exists, or supernatural exists, or divine exists. Oh, one of them that is making posts. You know what I do today? I unfollow them, but I leave them as a friend. Those, because I know they need to grow in knowledge. So I don't try to beat them up like that, because nobody did that to me, except like Christians and Muslims, people that believe in God. Those ones I'm out for them wherever. So he was talking about like spirituality and all this, he said, as Igbo man, don't you do this? I said, no. He said, no matter what I say, he cannot change his mind. So that's why I unfollow such person, because if you unfriend person without unfollowing the person, first unfollow the person before you unfriend the person. If you don't want to see somebody's post, including me, if you don't want to see my posts anymore, if you unfriend me only, you can still see my posts, because Facebook make you also my follower when we accepted to be friends on Facebook. So since I found out that, I will first unfollow the person before I unfriend the person. So I don't want to see their posts again, so that I don't want them feel like, oh, I am Mr. Know It All. I'm always want to correct everybody, but nobody can correct me. Bullshit. It's all in their head, because I know they still carrying some religious bullshit or garbage in their head. So I'm not trying to change your mind with what I'm saying. No, I'm trying to make you think for yourself You are the one that will decide to change or not. Like I say, a happy new year. I want to see it. I'm not wishing it. I'm not wishing you a happy new year. No, but if you tell me happy new year, I will tell you happy new year. My voice now is deep, so you will hear me loud and clear. Happy new year. You say, oh yeah, I say I don't celebrate it, I don't observe or celebrate that. It's a lie. My ancestors or my people, according to their own belief. Remember, I say belief, not knowledge. It's based on belief that March, when spring starts, that's the new year. But year is man-made. It's their belief system. It's for my people. Remember, when I'm talking about spirituality, I am not against it like it's working against me. No, or it's working against our people. But it's also blinding our people to facts, to scientific facts. Spirituality does that also, because for you to say you are spiritual or believe in spirituality, it means you believe in God or higher power or higher force. There's many ways they try to justify their belief to be true, but no belief is true. That's why in every belief, you must see that lie, L-I-E. There is no knowledge in any belief. That's why they say if you don't believe it, unknown thing will happen to you. So believe in God. God is the unknown. So they are free to believe whatever, but our people, I will support my people when they are doing their own thing. You see, I still say, okay, masquerade, but I keep telling them, don't you see it's foolishness for you under the heat of the sun, you put a heavy cloth over yourself and you are sweating in there, that you need somebody to be fanning you, all that, like flogging people, like that. But if you trace the history of those things, that's where it will begin to open your eyes to see, okay, no, let us stop this. There is no wisdom in flogging people. There's no wisdom in flogging people. Oh, no, you can't get respect. No. Like masquerade flogging, do you know how it started? They were using it to flog young boys, not women, not girls. Only young boys of age that are supposed to be initiated in the masquerade court. Because most of you don't know that in Igbo land, masquerade is male court. And there is something for a woman to join it. There must be that elderly woman, and there are certain rituals or rites she must carry out to do. That's what I heard. So, but common sense should teach you that anything that separates man from woman is evil, whether it's in spirituality or in religion. Okay? So, but spirituality is our own people's belief. I don't believe in it. I don't practice it. I don't preach it. But I always tell our people, instead of you having foreign religion, have African spirituality. Because in African spirituality, when they begin to say the truth, it will help you as somebody that uses his or her own brain to think, to make your own judgment. Don't let anyone conclude any issue or thing for you. It doesn't matter what that is. Ask questions, demand for answers. If they tell you it will happen very soon, they don't know what they're saying. If they tell you wait and see, you will see. They are just, it's the same bullshit religious people do. Because they don't know, they haven't seen Jesus, they don't know any Jesus, but they tell you Jesus is coming very soon. He's coming soon, he's coming. They wrote in the Bible, he said, I'm coming quickly. Very soon, I'm coming quickly. That quickly has turned to 2,000 years. Very soon has become more than 2,000 years. Yet none of them have seen Jesus. But they tell you, they see him in the spirit. Anytime they are doing the birthday, Jesus is there. But they are giving the gift to people. But the Christmas gift is supposed to go directly to Jesus, the celebrant, the one you are celebrating his birthday. If your mother is celebrating her birthday, you don't go giving your siblings gift and you leave your mother. You say, because you have given it to your siblings, okay, it has getting to your mother. No, your mother is celebrating birthday. It is the celebrant that everybody gives gift to. but you believe their nonsense. As you believe a sword is a cross, now you also believe that when you buy gift, oh, Christmas time is time to show love, show gift. You give gift to people. God so loved us and gave us His Son. So if God gave you His Son, and the Son is celebrating His birthday, can't you give to that His Son direct? But because it does not exist, the same thing goes with the offering you give towards God, or you say you are giving it to God. It's not getting to any God. It is all those criminals you call ministers of God who are consuming them, especially while you are suffering. Okay, so I want to see a new you. I don't want to be wishing you anything. I don't want you to wish me anything. I want to see a new you. You used to believe in God. I want to see you now not believing in God anymore. That's the new you I want to see. I don't mean you losing weight. I don't mean you buying new clothes or new things. No. New you. As you have been seeing new me, I used to be a Christian. I used to be a minister of the gospel. I used to be an evangelist. I used to go missionary work. I used to go evangelism. I used to do everything Christian faith taught genuine Christians. I used to do all of them. I used to study the Bible, preach the Bible. But today, I am condemning the Bible, showing you how lies and how coded the Bible is. And many other people have started doing it. And I'm happy that we are growing in number, because that's how we begin to take places of power, to begin to change rules, laws, that all these wicked people, influenced by their belief in the unknown, in the spiritual realm, in the heavenly realm, and all that. I want to see a new you. Abandon everything faith, abandon everything religion, abandon everything spirituality, abandon everything belief, abandon everything that does not add value, that matters to your life. Abandon those things you hold dearly, but they cannot put food on your table. They cannot help you in your time of need, that you run to people to help you. I want to see you abandon them. But I will not force you. That's why I want you to think for yourself. Judge what I'm saying. Judge me too. So you see, even Africans in Africa observing and celebrating Arabs and Europeans festivals and holidays. But Arabs and Europeans in their own Arab land or European land, they are not observing and celebrating any African festivals or any African holiday in their land. They are not trying it. Just the same way we are answering their name, Ahmed, Christopher, but none of them is answering Okonkwo, Mbweke. We answer their name, they don't answer our name. We speak their language, they don't speak our language. And we are the one that invented language, but they force us to be followers, no more ahead of them. We were their teachers. We taught them all they know. White people everywhere, whether you call them Arabs or Europeans, we are their teachers, but they were ungrateful. After we taught them, they turned around and devoured us. Arabs first came against us. Then they taught Europeans how to follow suit, because they are all evil. When I mean evil, I mean they are anti-nature. They are anti-Africa, because Africa is nature. Stop going home in December time if you are somebody that claims to be practicing African spirituality, or you are doing anything of ordinary or menani. I don't know how Yoruba people call their own, but let me use the one word everybody knows, which is called spirituality, to portray my point. Listen, if you really against Christianity, against Islam, stop going home when they are doing their festivals or their holidays. They tell, oh, that's that we have our Kingsmen meeting. No, that means all of you are still Christians and you are part of them. Somebody added me to my own group on WhatsApp. I said, no, take me out there. I don't want to be among them. You cannot reject me and I want to join you. I will never beg anybody. I will never chase after anybody. It doesn't matter who that person is. Because I am not a fraudster. I am not trying to take your money from you. Give me your money so that I can pay my bills. No, I work and pay my bills. But you that say you are now only after African thing, and you have seen the havoc of Christianity and Islam against Africans, and you want to give me excuse, I will never say I'm going to Nigeria during Christmas period because that's when I will see people. I will never do that. That's why I go to anytime I want to go to Nigeria. I am the one that decide the date, and that when I will never. I think it was 2015 that was the last time, first and last time I traveled from America to Nigeria. I will never do it again. I tell them, even the traffic alone, I hate it. So why should I inconvenience myself because I want to see who? Especially now we have all these means of communication without seeing physically. I can do video chat with anybody, whatever they are. I have the not that I'm limited with data like people in Africa. I'm living in America. I can talk with anybody. We see the person no matter where that person is. I have an app that no matter where that person is in the village, I can call that person, we talk. So why should I? No, you still practicing that. You want to still go have fun. You want to see that masquerade that time. It's more fun that time. People do this, people do that. And you see how evil these people are. That's how they penetrated our people deeply, making our people accepting their lies as our truth. Oh, it's Christmas time. That's when we bury our after Christmas. December 12th, January 12th. January 5th. This one we will go for our traditional distance. We will go for burial. No, ordinary person, include like when they are having their Christmas, their Easters. In fact, ordinary people are supposed to ban masquerade during Christmas, during Easter. If you say that masquerade is your African culture or African tradition, then why are you people allowing it being worn in Christmas, in Easter, or when Christians are doing their own festivals? When you are doing your own festivals, do you see Christians coming to it? No. You don't see them. But during their own festival, they even make you to pay more in transport fare to travel to your village in their own festival. Some of you even die or get injured in accident going to your village in that their period. It's a blood-sucking period. And African Christians will tell you that. From September, they begin to tell you it's December month. Oh, yeah, blood-sucking demons. So Christmas now is a must. Some of them were this December, they were going home, they get accidents, some die, some survive. Stop going home in December, Christmas season for any reason. It doesn't matter the reason they give you. Oh, that's where we want to bury our father. Say no. No. You cannot see me now attend any Christian burial, whether it's the burial of my mother or burial of my sibling or anybody, no matter who that person is. If you say it's a Christian burial and not come, but if you want to do it in our own way, where kinsmen handle everything about burial, of course, I will go. I will even support that one because it's our own thing. With the knowledge I have about how Arabs and the Europeans enslaved us, you still want me to support anything from them? No, I tell you, their good works are evil works. Their evil works are good works. That is them. And that's why it will never work for us. Because evil and good are not part of us. It's not part of nature. In nature, you have negative and positive. That's nature. And if it's more than two, it's still balanced. Whether it's 3, balance, 4, balance. Foreign things you have been taught to observe and celebrate from birth, you need to trash them. That's what you're supposed to do. Anything that is not of you, you need to trash them. Because that's how they are treating your own thing. They make you believe whatever is your thing is childish thing. You need to trash them. So that's why they tell you, when I was a child, I think like a child, I see like a child, but now I am matured. I put childish things behind me. Africans must put Islam behind them. Africans must put Christianity behind them. Africans must put God behind them. God is not of our African concept. It's a foreign concept forced on Africans, and Africans try to make it balanced. That's why Africans created goddess. The first being to be worshipped in this whole world was Goddess Hathor. Google it. Goddess Hathor. Google it or use Facebook. Educate yourself. First God to be worshipped was not male, it was female. Because if you look at woman, you know, woman is positive, man is negative. But they tell you, they flip it. And remember, negative and positive work together. They are not opposite of one another. They work together. Positive cannot work without negative, and negative cannot work without positive. Anyone that tell you get rid of negative, this English word they always use, negative vibe, negative frequency, negative. Oh, don't you see there's a place when you enter, you see they have negative this thing. Yeah. So if you have positive, they have negative. Then walk with them. Don't run away from them. Just as you run away when you see yourself in the dream, because they taught you God and Jesus are supposed to be white. You see black and I say it's devil, it's demon. You begin to pray against yourself. It's a dream, it's a vision, it's not a reality, but it teaches you things you can learn from them. It can open many times. Like I like to take a little sleep before I go to work. And sometimes, you know how I wake up, I'll be dreaming where I'm going late to work, or where maybe my car I parked somewhere. I was looking for my car. Say when I wake up, oh, it's because all my brain was thinking about let me sleep and go to work, because it's product of your brain, your visions, your revelations, your dream. It's not from any God. All of them are from your brain. Anybody that tell you there's a spirit that speaks to them are ignorant of their even body organs. They don't know themselves. That's what it's a spirit. Oh, you don't know. Do you understand everything? Oh, yeah. Oh. And it works only for them. It doesn't work for everybody. But natural thing works for everybody. If this one don't work for you, there's another. It works for everybody. In nature, just like the song. Trash them. Ordinary African spirituality. You see people who claim they have it, they tell you Christianity is wrong. Yeah. But they are celebrating Christmas. They are telling people, Merry Christmas. They are saying we're going home for Christmas. We have our meeting Christmas time. Yeah, that's when you see people. They are not your people. You're supposed to be able to see your people anytime. Okay, you want to go home, tell them, oh, I'm going home in July. Come. If you cannot come, don't worry, no problem. But if you can come, okay, come. You want us to see. Come from wherever you are. We can see. This is where we be. Come, let's see. It's a shameful thing for ordinary people, especially those who were ex-Catholics, because when Anglican came to our place before Catholic Church, Anglican Church came first, but Anglican was preaching Bible raw. Like, no, leave everything ordinary, everything ordinary, everything, follow God, follow God, follow God. He love you and send Jesus. Catholic Church came in, and that's why in our land, the Catholics and the Anglicans, they are still fighting for membership. Catholics say, no, come. Yeah, you are a dibia, don't worry. Come. The Bible says, Mark chapter 12, verse 17, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give to God what belongs to. Do you know that our native doctors, some of our native doctors still using it today? Ordinary people still using it. They will tell you, okay, yeah, I go to church sometimes, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give to God what belongs to God. No, I'm not against that one, Let the two of them, they come and tell, let them grow together. At last, then we know you were trained in Christian school. That's why you still quoting that. And some of them say that Bible is true. And they quote it as it's true. Yeah, that they will tell you. Bible says give to Caesar what Caesar. But that place is talking about taxes. It has nothing to do with faith or worship or maybe giving to God or maybe accepting foreign religion. So that's why I'm asking you, my people, Africans, so that we will not be in a going circle, detouring, roundabout, going around the issue, going around the issue. That's why they tell you, don't mention it. And our people say, Okwa na asanya, ona hebibo, or debibo. That issue, you don't want to tackle. You don't want us to talk about it. No, we can talk everything, but don't talk religion. No. We have to, because you yourself is a religious person and you judge me with your eyes of religion. You come against me with your eyes of religion, but you don't want us to talk about it. Yet every single little thing you said is by grace of God I did it. Thank God I made it. No, that you are religious. And I know as a religious person, you can never do without it. You can never say any sentence without adding your religious nonsense. But you don't want us to talk about it. But you'll be throwing it to us, right? Rubbing it on our face. Oh, God is good. We thank God. Oh, God will make us. No, don't you know God will. If I show you my TV now, you see I'm listening to this BAM. So, AK Heat, that Nkata Ogu na Okeja. I'm listening to him. Say, see, it's like 4 months ago, that's when they made the video. But when you watch it, you see how deep our people are in religion. And he said he used to be a manservant. What a boy. He's still in him and he still quote Bible as true. And he's a Dibia in Igbo land. Think. Our Dibias are Christians because most of them, their father that was that Dibia when religion came, they joined Catholic Church, not Anglican, because Anglican will not allow you. If you have to abandon. The Catholics say no, you can practice both of them. After your own Agua, after your own Dibia thing, Sunday come to church. So he's saying he goes to church once in a year. That's every New Year. Somebody that say he's doing ordinary thing, a native doctor in Africa, attending church 1st January of the year, then goes with a goat. And when you go there for him to help you, he will also ask you to bring goat. But he himself, he goes and he says he's giving it to God. So which God are you serving here? So the one you have in your shrine is not God. And that's what Christianity has done to us, telling us that our things are evil. The true God is in their temple. Then you see our native doctors. Sunday they go to church. And from after church, they start again. That's why you see people that are patronizing all the native doctors. Are they not churchgoers? Are they not Christians? All of them are. All of them. Including the one that are telling you they made it by the grace of God. That's this God that made them rich. They went to native doctor also to help them in their businesses. But they will not tell you that. They will be killing yourself thinking it's by their hustling. It's because, no, it's not. It's not. That's why I tell you, all those rich people you're calling they are rich and the philanthropists, they are part of your problem. Whoever is giving to you is not helping you. It's not helping you. They are part of your problem, and that's why they are giving to you, because if the rich is spread, they wouldn't need to give to you. You will have your own, they have their own. I don't want anybody to give to me, and I don't want to give to anybody. I want all of us to have and enjoy. All of us are having the sunlight. We are enjoying it together. The rain for all of us join it. The same thing supposed to be with riches, but these evil people brought kingship and the kingdom and served unto us. Now we have kings and the slaves. It don't supposed to be so. They even don't want everybody to have it. They said there must be poor among you. But before they came, there was no poor among us. Before they came, there was no thief among us. Before they came, there was no prostitute among us. Before they came, there was no evil among us. They brought evil. and tell you if you don't believe their lie, you will perish. Things will be hard for you. Wake up. Faith and beliefs, superstitions and religions, they are childish things. They are things that meant for children, people that think like children, people that live like children, the people that cannot question things, or when they question things, you shun them, they shut up. That's he said, you cannot enter the kingdom of God unless you are like these children. Adults cannot enter the kingdom of God. The rich cannot enter the kingdom of God. No, they cannot. That's what they tell you. So you see our people becoming poor and they are becoming richer. When you say the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, is the Western world they are getting richer and Africa is getting poorer. Forget that individual they used to do bracketraba for you, because those individuals also connected to them. They are part of your problem. Believing without seeing is childish thing. It's children, you say, shut up. Children come, when your mother go to hospital, that's how he born you. Oh, no. Or maybe your mother's, the belly open, it came out. Children believe without seeing. But you tell adults, this is how children, okay, show me. You tell me God created me. Show me how God created. You cannot show me. What this Dibia said, how can you say you don't believe in God? Okay, do you know when you were born? Do you know when you were created? Do you know when you were crawling? Yes, you can know when you were crawling. You can know that, but your religious parents force you not to know that. But you can know when you started going to nursery school. I still have in my head when I was going to nursery school in St. John Anglican Church. From there, I attend to also community primary school in that compound. We have Niger City Primary School and this one. So I attended community there. Children, we're supposed to know ourselves even when we are little, but our religious parents taught us away from it. They took us, they went and baptized us. Don't you see some children, you take them to baptism, they will be crying. They say, no, I don't need it. I don't. Some children, you take them to church, they'll be sleeping. Africans weren't staying when white people took over. You born them, they die. You born them, they die. They say, no, it's not evil. They don't want to stay. Like people myself, when I was born, a lot of bleeding, they thought I would die. But they forced me to stay. Then see what they get now. We are waking up. I like what this song I was playing said, and I wrote it down, which I will share with us. He said, belief is also powerful. Of course, that's why you see professors believe. Belief is a powerful tool because it came with force. When they brought belief to Africa, there was cannon behind it. There was military behind it. There was government behind it. Belief is powerful. That's why I see professors believing it. You see people that have traveled all over the world, know that everything works according to scientific method, but they still believe. They believe what the Bible says. Imagine a professor telling you the Bible says in so place. A professor. Somebody's supposed to know better. And this professor is a great man in your village that everybody bow to. It's only people like us that don't bow to such people, even from child. We don't bow. We refuse. Even when we don't know ourselves, people that knew us, and some of them voice it out. Some of us, when we go to some place, we say, this is our name. They say, no, that's not your name. Has it ever happened to you, such thing? Because they name you to own you. Africans, we aren't doing all this child naming bullshit. It is foreigners that brought it to us. We let the child, when the child born, then it's either we go consult people that is their business. I mean, that is their way or their path. Or we wait until that child grow up. The child will tell you who he is. Some people say, no, we don't know in our former life. We don't know. Yes, because immediately we were born, we were indoctrinated away from our knowledge, what we already know. That's why when you grow up, there's a place you will be. Some people, they call it deja vu. You said, it's like I've been to this place. Yes. Yes. It's not spiritual thing. It has nothing to do with spirituality. It's natural. Just like the same way when you smoke marijuana, just a grass, you smoke it. A leaf, you smoke it. It make you high. You begin to see things clearer. You begin to think deep. But you think you are going crazy. No, you are not. It's a natural thing. It's aeroplane is flying. It's natural thing. It's not spiritual thing. Wake up, my people. Ask them to question everything. He said, belief is also powerful. That's why we need to hold it accountable. That's why we need to question it. Don't, if you believe it, it will hold you under that power. And that power is evil power. Power that will make you to believe somebody you don't know is after you. Somebody that you don't know is your savior. Somebody that you don't know is your creator. Somebody that you cannot see is your creator. Oh man, belief is also powerful. Look at our people believing nonsense, building house for it, killing for it, hating for it. Belief is also powerful. That's why spirituality and religion demand you believe. Because if you don't believe, you not accept their lies. Knowledge never accept lie, because knowledge will do investigation. That's how you get knowledge. Knowledge is not a gift. Nobody can give you knowledge. You do the necessary to acquire knowledge. Ask questions. Do your own investigations. Try it. Look into it. Look outside it. Forget the thing. Open it. Ask questions. No, I don't understand it. Don't worry, you understand. No, I can understand it now. If you can explain it well, if you can demonstrate it, I can understand it. There's nothing too hard for you to know. There's nothing too hard for you to understand. If they say you cannot know it or you cannot understand it now, it is because it is a lie. Oh, they tell you are not of age to know it, because it's a lie. They're hiding something from you. And that thing they're hiding from you is called the knowledge of factual truth. It will expose their evil. It will expose their lies and make you say, what? I don't need it. So my people, I want to see a happy new you. Those of you that are awakened but you are not woke. Those of you that are still believing in God or Jesus or spirits or spiritual realm and all that. I want to see a new you. I didn't say this year. I said I want to see a new you. It's still me. When I say a new you, not that maybe you change, but it will no longer be you. Abandon spirituality, abandon religion, abandon faith, abandon beliefs for facts. Stop believing without seeing. If they tell you believe without seeing, so say, I want to see because I need to know. When you see, you know. You cannot know what you have not seen and what you cannot see. You have not seen God and you cannot see God. So you don't know God. Anyone that said they know God are baptized liars or religious liars or spiritual liars. Trust them and enjoy your life. God